Where one gets to in life is not determined by how good or how qualified that person is, but it is based on the strength and power of God.
Some Ghanaians were worshipping in a predominantly African church called United African Brotherhood in New York in the later part of the 1980s and the early part of the 1990s. After some time, several developments in the church produced unresolvable differences in the church, which resulted in a split. A number of people left the United African Brotherhood and started a prayer group.
Na ye nyina ye som ewa asori a ye friend no United African Brotherhood, Universal African Brotherhood. Na ye ne osofo no esom ye for some time. Na ntawantawa ebe mu eye misunderstanding. Nti emre no eduro ye sa ntawantapo no osofo no ka kire yen se yenya wontumi yentumi ne nsom no asori no eye ne dia. So he claimed ownership of the Church of God. Into no, my leadership na ewomu no. Say, ya wo dia dia, ene ne ensu yentumi ensum asori a ye nipa ba akode a.
Asori pa ye kwa ye Ghana for asori. Ne bi ni ko ha ye New York ha. Bronze ha na me ba first. Enu nti no, me nuanu ma me beto won ha no. Me beto Miura. Eye Lawrence. Ohine danso na mbeto sister Perpetua de bia na ye mpa ebo se menya baby akwa asori o baby na mene ne som e wo Morovia. First question bi say na say de ba asori na moko sorry na ye friend UAB
de bia na ye som no na afi ayese emu achemienu ebi wo fa na ye wo fa no so na part on so wo fa. The do maybe the home Bokranas will be a winning bar. A down ye be was on a way was from to woman or from and to a bar natural say war is why I say other church are you the also which are not just direction they are directed now.
1988 and Apostle attention. Oba friend me is catcher and say Oba America, New Jersey, and then Yamra me fan. Now I'm a visit UAB, Universal African Brotherhood Church. The buyer and Kwasiara and Reverend Kisi. A man preaching or UAB. The more preaching here, who said. Nipa bebre wo mu a ebi apostolic for to um bisa say asori de ense de ma apostolic
oso atentwi a onya ne baabi ko yehu no ne yehwe na ho keka ene se bi onanim die ne eyi no e ma ye nyina bebre no a enya odobi e ma asori no.
As the membership of the fellowship grew, it became necessary to formally establish a church, and it was at this time that Elder Owusu Asimen mentioned this to the late Apostle Peter Atta Antwi, the then president of the Apostolic Church, Ghana. After visiting the USA, the late Apostle Atta Antwi met with the National Council, who then sent Apostle Ebenezer Abebrese, the then General Secretary of the Church, and the late Apostle Victor Obuafu, the then area apostle for Cape Coast and leader of the National Evangelical Team, to visit the USA in August 1993. Before their visit, some of the leaders of the new church fellowship were thinking of affiliating with the Assemblies of God or adopting the name Miracle Church of Christ. The Lord used the visit of these two servants and the teamwork among the officers to convince the members to affiliate with the Apostolic Church Ghana.
It was virtually a new work, as I would say. And some of the people had not had the background of the Apostolic Church in Ghana. And so it was a new thing trying to maybe bring them up in line with the doctrine and the practices of the church in America. But by God's grace, with time, people started catching up. And then it was resolved with a lot of teaching, prayer, and also during our conventions, we were inviting our presidents and those who were in leadership to come and augment the ministry over here, and that helped them to understand the Apostolic Church better.
Subsequently, the name the Apostolic Church International was chosen to refer to the churches that will be established in North America on behalf of the Apostolic Church Ghana.
When I got there, it was 13 years. And 13 years in the life of a church is not too much. So I took it that indeed they had done well. And I must give praise to God for the pioneers who started the church and the early pastors who joined them, talking about Apostle Boafo and Apostle Abebrese, who joined him later.
I want to thank God for the occasion of the 25th anniversary of the church in the USA. I also want to commend my predecessors. There has been so much growth and development in the USA field before I transferred to the field. And that was as a result of the great work that was done by apostles like the late Apostle V.O. Boafo, the former president, Apostle Yen Abebrese, Apostle J.O. Boatin, Apostle F.Y. Ajiman, and Apostle Ben Lomote. These apostles were there before me, and so they contributed to the growth and development of the church over there.
We believe that what we had planted, the Lord had added this blessing, and the church is now doing very, very well.
In November 1993, the National Council appointed Apostle Victor O. Boafo as the first missionary to shepherd the flock in New York. He arrived in New York in November 1993 and began the work in North America on behalf of the National Council as National Superintendent of North America. He worked to get other local churches established in the USA and a church in Toronto, Ontario, in Canada in the year 1998. The late Apostle Peter Atentwi came out of retirement to stabilize the then fledgling church in Toronto and served as its apostle from that time until his home calling in 2004. In 2005, Apostle Frederick Y. Ajiman became the apostle in charge of Canada as a district under the North American Organization. In 2007, the North American Organization was separated into two, the USA field and Canada field. The church, which started as a small group in the Bronx, New York in 1993, now consists of 36 local churches spread across 16 states in the USA.
When Jesus said, "I will build my church," he knew that he would do it with men and women. And we have those men and women for those who started. And I thank the Lord that we are 25 years now. And I join all apostolics in America to say, thank you, Lord, for what you have done. We look for more. Lord, let the rain come. We are ready.
Looking at the way forward, I think the USA area is a large field, a potential field for church planting. And I believe with the way Dr. Kufu had started, we could be able to go to so many other states that we've not gotten churches there.
By God's grace, they will be able to work with all the people and expand the church to other provinces or states in the U.S. At the moment, we don't have more states with the Apostolic Church International. But I believe that by God's help, and by God's grace, they will expand to all the other states in the U.S.
It looks like most of our churches are congregated within the eastern coast of America. And I believe we will need to go to the west, go to the Midwest, and to other places. America is a very huge country, and I believe the church has potential because we have a lot of human resource that when we tap, especially the youth, the men and the women, when we tap into that and encourage people, they will all get their hands upon deck, and I believe we will have a very vibrant, thriving, expanding church in America.
The following have served as superintendents for the church in the USA. Apostle Ebenezer N. Ababese from 2002 to 2006. Apostle Joseph O. Boateng from 2006 to 2008. Apostle Robert Ben Lomote from 2009 to 2012. Apostle Samuel K. Awidi from 2012 to 2016. And Apostle Dr. Kwabena D. Akufu from 2016 to the present day.
As you celebrate your 25th anniversary of the church in the U.S., it is my prayer that the Lord continue to empower you to do exploits to the glory of His name.
The occasion of the 25th anniversary of the Apostolic Church in the USA, I want to declare that long live the Apostolic Church Ghana and long live the Apostolic Church USA.
We need to live in love. Where there is love, where there is unity, where there is oneness and understanding, there is nothing that we cannot achieve.
Long live the Apostolic Church Ghana. Long live the Apostolic Church International USA. Long live the Apostolic Church worldwide.
We give God all the glory.